it's P2H. Back at it again. It's Saturday morning. And not only is it Saturday morning, we've been stealing. Wheeling and dealing. Lying, cheating, and stealing, really. For about 2 weeks. With some new fellas and Red Knight and Electro. Red Guild Knight and Electro, and we need to take that gear, turn it into builds, and today's the day to do that. Plus, I got a bunch of stuff I gotta work on today too. So what the fuck? Let's do it. Dream Workshop, everybody. Not only that, this is the Dream Workshop that's gonna lead into 1.8. So you know what? Stamina's back on the table. We're bringing it back. Health on kill back on the table. Oh, we're coming back in. We're coming back in live. We're coming back in hot. I'm also going to be considering some options for retrofitting the channel. I think I might go ahead and organize it so that those of you who like the trolley stuff can find that easier. Those of you who like the day-to-day grind, who want to see the relevant day in the life of DayZ. Not DayZ, the DZ. The DZ. Oh my god, I haven't had my coffee yet. The real DZ stuff, the grind during the day, when you gotta cut ropes, kill people for stuff. I feel like that's, we can do that for you. Extraction hijacked. Oh shit. Let me bring you guys in because I don't really plan on. Oh, you're already here. When did I do that? Again, the coffee thing. We're behind schedule on that. But the fellas over there are cutting ropes. That's not our goal today. We're gonna be in the terminal. It's terminal time. Any of you unfamiliar with DZ Workshops, DZ Dream Workshops, what we're trying to do here is push the limits of builds, expand our understanding of the mechanics of the game, try and predict where the game is going, because honestly, I've been ahead of the curve a few times on a few of these builds. So I would like to, take some time, flesh out a few of these. Ho, ho, ho. These guys. Oh, these 550 paras, huh? They're the highest rated damage LMG in the game, DPS wise. And it's because they got that magical mix of RPM and damage. In the next patch, once they switch to percent damage, these will probably be the strongest. I just don't know if it's going to be worth it, because the problem is with these guns, they jump everywhere. Ugh. fucking headset. Eh? Well, the other thing I wanted to try out besides this para is the pecan. Pecan. Each kill makes the next reload have an extra 20% extra bullets. See? I wanted to see how this worked in conjunction with Lone Star. Because Lone Star auto reloads occasionally. And also the level 4, if I switch out the weapon, it skips that reload phase, auto refills the gun. I'm wondering if it refills the mag of 45 or if it triggers that ability. So I would like to try that with the Lone Star. So this might be the first thing I do is just take a look at my pecans. My pecans. Now this guy is fucking just brutal. Look at this guy. Like 340. Fucking brutal, responsive, competent. I want to run this shotgun. This motherfucker. Holy shit. I'm gonna bust him out. You're getting out of the cage, dude. Holy shit, that's some crazy. We got headshot, crit chance, crit damage. You don't need that. That is a grip you don't need. You're getting equipped though. Yeah, look at all these foliage grips. Shit. Anywho, yeah, that's the other thing is I'm gonna try and get through some of these, that's a pretty, interesting one. Unforgiving, predatory. See, this one isn't very focused. It's a lot of damage, but it's not focused. High percent. We rerolled the competent. In combination with pulse, maybe this is good. Have a high, I don't think this is the right thing for it. I think you want something different there. This guy's missing a muzzle. Deadly, competent, self-preserved. That's an interesting combination of abilities. I do love a good MG5. Ferocious, competent, and prepared. See, this is not a good gun. It's got a lot of damage on it, but it's not overly good. I might just skip this one out because it's got a low roll. It might have a high 15 there, but it's got some low stuff going on we're not thrilled with. Unforgiving, predatory. This guy, this is the one. And this is the one. You get the reload speed. Okay. And they want the crits. You want the crits. You want the power. See, this guy is interesting. This is the interesting one to me. The only problem is that it's rated so much lower. So 289, 28.9, and then we got 274. Wow, yeah, that is a lot lower. He's got the right abilities going on, though. So predatory, unforgiving. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We'll probably end up rolling a better one at some point. And then you got these hungry hogs. Look at those. Look at those. That's nutty. That's going to be relevant again. Ah, I love that they're switching the gloves. They're switching those gloves out. It means so much to me. Black market, RPK, vicious, depth. You know, we gotta get rid of this guy. I think this guy's gotta go. Yeah. What kind of crit hit damage? We can take that. We'll put that on something else better. Something a little better. Reload speed. So crit damage. This guy was going for crits, but so is this guy. I think we want to finish this guy off. Oh, he's got it already. He's missing the muzzle. You got the touch. You got the power. Vicious, responsive, predatory. I don't know if I even want to go for crits with this guy either, though. I haven't decided. Got predatory on there already. Vicious. Because you're not really going to have, as a shotgun user, it's unlikely you're going to be triggering vicious. You're definitely going to want to have enough stamina to trigger vicious. But I doubt you're going to be running around for very long. Triggering that shit. So I can't tell you if that's a good idea or not. Cool. Yeah, this poor guy. He's just not useful anymore. We tried to. I went through a phase where I was like, man, these RPKs, black market RPK 74Es, I got to make them work. I got to. So I was trying all sorts of shit on these things. They are phenomenal. Let's not get it twisted. It's just, man, these poor fucking headphones. Come on, buddies. Oh, man. I'm trying a new USB port just to see if it was the USB, but I think it's... I've destroyed these headphones with my head over time. Such is the life of a giant-headed person. And then, let's see. I don't really want to put a grip on one of these guys. The type of grip that you want. See, this is crit, reload speed, accuracy. I'm still conflicted on this guy because I don't think I really want that. I think I want the reload speed. To be perfectly honest with you. Oh wait, you can't have that on this. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. Yeah, 'cause it's a small. It's a small. Never mind. Son of a bitch. So So those are all the fourth slot is all. Well, so muzzle is 3. Fourth slot is grip. That's weird. Kind of weird to me. Reload speed. Do I want reload speed on that guy, though? It's a clip reload. It's supposed to be crit damage, I'm guessing. It originally, and this is the thing, is I took that grip off of him, but it has crit damage rolled on it. It has stability. I see why I had it on there. These guns are fun as all hell. I don't know if you guys have ever used these things before, but my goodness. These things just put a tad bit of stability on them. They shoot just like assault rifles. It's a goddamn laser. Look at this sight. Look at this sight. You can see the sight. Yeah, check that out, huh? Right, you can see it down there. Yeah. Attention to detail. That's what this game's about, right? Making friends. Anywho. Yeah, it's a good one, huh? It's a good one. Yeah, and it's those hollow sights. These are large hollow sights that do the crit chance. Need to get more of those out, I think. Put those on some stuff. What did I take off of this guy, huh? The underbarrel.
Hey, I got something new right here for you.
No, you don't. You don't got shit. Get away from me. Blah. There's another pair. See, it's 74. That's another low roll. 27.4 deadly, but it's all crit based. I mean, look at that shit. That's pretty cool. Vicious, deadly, self-preserved. And we're talking about vicious. In this case, we're talking about a light machine gun with vicious. Light. The LMGs are gonna start being relevant on cover. Is what I've been told. So you're going to want to consider stacking up your toughness if you want to run some LMGs. Stand there face tank on cover. Be a tough guy with some smart cover or mobile cover. That gives me hope for Hunter's faith. You know what I mean? But this is a low roll. I would, it's a 1,000K difference between bullets, and plus we're not at the 15 or at 14. It's a really great set of abilities on that gun. I don't know. I might keep it. It's really cool looking as far as all those abilities. We'll consider it. Exotic damage resilience rather. This was the argument the other day. We were talking about how you guys are going to be hating those grenade spams. This is the type of stat you're looking for. You only get 25% out of final measure anymore. So if you wanted to, this is where you find it. 2.5 at a time. You got. So you really only get what? 12.5 max off your armor now? For mods, anyways. Then you can roll some exotic damage resist into your build. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. Don't cry so much, would ya? Wow, we got a lot of suboptimal suboptimal stuff going on there. I'm gonna leave the sealed caches for a moment because I think we might build some stuff. Oh geez, I made a new box. Great. Alright. There we go. So we got a lot of stuff to play with, you know. I want to narrow down a lot of these areas to 8. Oh god. So I'm gonna be getting rid of a lot of gear. A lot of gears going out the door. A lot of mods, a lot of we're gonna narrow it down. I don't know what you guys think, but in other RPGs, you usually don't make the tank heal. You usually don't make the healer DPS. You don't make the DPS tank. You know, the
I got a good feeling about this one.
it's usually a good idea to save people the from causing you problems by keeping them in classes that they're used to doing. So I might keep a healer on me just because I feel like I should in this game. Diversify my bonds, but I've never really run one, so it would be bad for me to even have one to begin with. I don't know. I don't know what everyone's take on that is.
Hey, those fragments have formed a cipher key.
I don't really care about a new cipher key, my dude. I want a new dance.
Let's see what's in this one.
I need some dances, dude.
I'll trade you some cipher key fragments for that.
I want to tap dance my way to glory, dude. I'll knock this out real quick.
Yep.
Come on.
That's the cipher key.
You suck. This is why nobody likes you, vanity guy.
Let's give it another shot.
Oh, here's my hopes for this vanity shit. I hope they start giving furniture out and they give you a fucking apartment. Let's go full JRPG with this shit. Give me Animal Crossing in this game while I'm playing this game. Cause I don't want to play Animal Crossing, but if I can play Animal Crossing while I'm playing this, I think I'd like it. I think I'd be fine with it. Hell, give me a neighborhood management game in this. Like, hey, agent, you did a good job. The JTF shit the bed. You're now in charge of a neighborhood. You can order the JTF around because they're punks. And you gotta deal with all sorts of threats that roll through your neighborhood. You know, cleaners, rioters, Rikers, you know, special boss threats. Come on, dudes, it's easy to fucking come up with this shit. It'd be great. It'd be great. Make Division great again. See, this gun looks fucking sick as fuck. But it's got a low roll. I don't think I want it. I was looking at it. I don't think I want it. Yeah. We're doing it all today, guys. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and work our way through a lot of gear today, and we're gonna build. This is just the preliminary rounds. Responsive, predatory, small underbarrel. So this is the crit damage. I could run on it.
Your attention, please.
Suppose
47
that's
bodies
fine.
have been recovered and will
Accuracy.
be made available by the end of the week.
Right?
All
So this
civilians
is
on
a
the bridge
vicious,
are to
responsive
engage
predatory.
heavily
So
in
this is
investigation.
the type of gun you want. Look how short it is. Look at it. I like how this fucking gun looks. Ah, it's so like look at it. Look at that gun. Uh yeah, that's the one. That's where they yeah. Yeah. Uh that's a fun one. That's a fun looking one, huh?
Your attention, please. Please do not engage in snowball fights near checkpoints as they may
We
disrupt
got a lot of
safety.
new skins
All
for
other
guns
activities
here.
are restricted to the designated play areas near the post office building. Thank you.
that's that's actually pretty cool. I actually like that one quite a bit. Ah, oh, see, they used a lot of geometric shapes, hearts. Okay. All right, I gotcha. Let's see, I'm more a fan of just color coding. This is blues, my crit builds. Ah, jeez, come on, headphones, what are you doing? These poor things. I've done something terrible to them.
Your attention, please. Self-defense classes organized by Captain Benitez will be meeting at 090 hours later
Ah,
today. Beginners are welcome.
this guy needs an underbarrel. Yeah. Yeah, we already did that. We got a scope and we got a this is the guy who needs the scope. Crit scope. I think it's a small one too, yeah. Crit chance, yeah, optimal range. There you go. Just the Midas titch.
Your attention, please. The interface discussion group meets on
Alright.
Sundays at 1500 hours in room 14.
Cool.
All are welcome.
Okay. Let's see. There's a lot of guns here that I don't know if I'll necessarily use. See, this Catechus, accurate, capable, boomstick. I feel like, or Cassidy. Yeah, did I say Catechus? I feel like if you're gonna run a Cassidy, you need to be running some damage. I know stability might be a thing for you to try and make it so it doesn't, buck like a bug like a duck. But I don't see that being a thing. I don't see that being a thing. It's not a thing. Um, I don't see this guy being useful. This is a, this isn't a Deadeye sniper. This is something else entirely. But I don't, it's a bolt
Your attention, please.
action.
The dental clinic will be open at 0800 hours starting Monday. Please register with Dr. Ellis for appointments.
Hmm. I don't know. See, this is a headshot one. This is the headshot variant. Accurate, balanced. I might get rid of balanced on that one, but and all that headshot damage. So this is supposed to be also a headshot variant, is what my understanding is. It doesn't have the coloration on it, but pink. We would color this pink because we do the headshots. This is a headshot gun. I was thinking it might be in Deadeye, but it's not. It can't be. Not the way it's set up. But I see that it's got crit stuff on it. Crit damage because it's got deadly. Or it's got whatever it is, the disciplined. And if we're gonna be sniping, vicious would be procced probably. So you got good crit chance, base, and then you have auto crits, and then you have brutal. You have strong headshots.
Due to a scheduling error, group grief counseling has been rescheduled for Thursday afternoon. We apologize for the
It's an interesting sniper. It honestly is. I should keep it. This guy is boring. this is the boring sniper. I think these two are very comparable though. This is a disciplined M44. Huh? Nah, we need to. Yeah, there's too much to fix here. There's too much to fix here. We need to get rid of this. I see what I might have been trying to do here, but there's too much to fix. Um, is this increase signature skill resource? I'd get rid of sustained. I'd take up brutal or something. I have disciplined. I can't. I can't. There's two. It's two everywhere. It's two everywhere. We can't do this. It would. Well, if we pulsed, we'd have that crit damage back. Oh man, I don't run sniper. I'm not a sniper. If only I had an expert in the chat who knew about snipers. Oh, jeez, I couldn't tell you. I feel like this is everywhere, but headshot kills with a sniper, skilled. Get your signature resource back. Seems like a cool idea, cool concept. Yeah, this guy needs a crit. Needs them crits. I don't know, dude. And see, this one here, I'm still unsure of. Yeah, 187, 188. At least it's a good roll. So predatory, sustained, and adept. Well, I don't want to look at the green guy. Give me the... Yeah, there we go. Here's what we'll do. We'll take this off. Put this on the Hilder. Alright. So now we're all about the crits. There you go.
Your attention, please. The base of operations lending line. If you have a volume you would be willing to part with, please consider donating it.
I just don't know. Because these are the ones I want to get to work once the new patch comes out. These slower firing guns. I feel as if we've got room now. We got room to experiment. The meta will allow us to throw these guys out here and smash some people. And especially because you're going to have to work your way through some pretty hefty individuals. And the way to do that is to strike fear into them with how hard you still hit. Um, there's going to be a problem, a very distinct problem you're going to run into if you can't hurt these guys. Oh, jeez. This fucking headset? No, the whole thing goes out now. I see in the audio. That's gonna be tough. We're gonna have to give up on this headset. I'm gonna end up going and getting a new headset today after this stream. Damn. I know I've kept this guy forever. This was the big green fighting machine. But, this guy right here. This is your zombie builds. I had this on Nomad. So you get that 15 from Nomad. There's a 21 right there. And then whatever else you roll on the build. I did have like 35% health on kill. And then you got the 35 from Predatory. And then you have Unforgiving. So as you're just taking hits, it doesn't matter. You just walk up on people and you just scope them down. And you chunk them with this thing. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. And you don't miss because it's a 500 RPM gun. You just... It's tough. It's a tough life to live, I'll tell you what. We should switch out this MG5 for something else. Maybe this is the time to roll this guy out. Nah, not on this build, I don't think. What would be worth... I want to think of a build where it's worth 4,000 stamina. What abilities? 4,000 stamina. Because I see Vicious. That's 5, though. What's a 4 that I would like? So, Sustained. Health on kill. As a lone star, health on kill, would I want to start stacking lone stars' health on kill? So my toughness is automatically going to go up. Toughness will automatically go up. Because this stamina stat. Stamina increases health by 44,400. That's going to change. That's essentially going to double. So... Let's see. How do we want to approach this? So if I leave my stamina where it's at, I'm going to have almost 90,000, right? 90,000 stamina, which is going to be very chill. Very chill. High velocity and quick release.
Don't be shy.
And these medveds, man. Oh boy. Capable, swift. You're a low roll though. You're out. 32 and 35. Vicious, trained, vicious, determined. Reduces skill cooldowns by blank. Well, I think it's this one. What a weird gun, right? What a weird and interesting gun. I'm still tempted to try that one. Maybe a quick reload. Maybe that would make sense on this guy. Just slap it on there. Hmm. So there isn't really a damage difference so much as I think we need to just consider the stagger because we're gonna keep vicious. I think killing a target. I mean, this one's got the more useful abilities. Is the percent difference on stagger gonna be a big deal? 15%. I don't think so. I wish I knew more about what heavy slugs instead of buckshot meant. Because all it really means to me is that there's a fucking garbage slug that could swing way out to the ends of the ridicule. You know what I mean? I don't like it. It's a weird gun. I wonder if it's meant to be like a stagger, heavy stagger gun. 'Cause maybe stagger in conjunction with a high damage bullet. Maybe that's what sends your your recoil everywhere. You know what I mean? Hmm. I'm not sure how that mechanic's gonna work in 1.8. That's why I'm scared. Scared to use it. I can't tell which will be better. Either way, do I want to run vicious on a gun like this? Yes, because it's got a lot of stamina and it's a firepower. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that justifies this guy right here. Then we re-roll the second ability because this guy's got determined. School killed down. I mean, you're going to be close enough to make that work. This is tough. Maybe I'll just keep both. It hurts me. If only I had voices in my head to help guide me. But not this morning. this guy needs a quick release. This is the type of gun you'd use for Deadeye, right? You don't need crits, you need crit damage, mag size, reload speed, right? Ideally. A lot of mods.
Hey, I got something new right here for you.
Your attention, please. A group of carolers will convene at 1600 hours in the main hall. All are welcome to attend.
Oh well. Alright. So we're still looking for a little scope on this guy. He's a strong looking one too, huh?
Your attention, please. JTF Command would like to thank you for your patience during this difficult time. Your cooperation is appreciated. Thank you.
Just who I was looking for.
I tell you, I'm not a big fan of all these like these little headshot mods. Feels like the weakest mod you could have. Because, what, a reflex mod gives you 7.5, right? Small reflex on crit chance. And then you can roll 6% headshot damage. As a substat, right? I'm not big on the headshot stuff, man. It's just not good. I'm assuming it's because they want the scope, the 15 time. But I don't know. Does anyone run those 6% on the headshots? 'Cause I don't get it. I don't. I think I'm just gonna get rid of these stability things because I don't see myself ever running them. And I can find more of them. Plenty of them.
Are your ears burning?
Those 6% headshots are about to go out the door too. I just don't see a reason to keep them. I mean, I would like. This is what we got. This guy right here. He's got one of those headshot things on him. You got the 4% crit chance, or 3% crit chance, 4% crit damage. But down here, we got a reflex sight. See, look, 7.5 crit chance, 4% crit damage, headshot damage. Like, reflex, man. Like, there's your damage. Like, why would I bother? That's the better sight. You know what I mean? In fact, We're gonna get rid of all those 6%ers. I've decided just now. We're cleaning house, everybody. This it's bullshit. We're doing it. We're fixing all the guns. We're doing what we should have done ages ago. Okay.
Just who I was looking for.
Perfect. That's way better. And I'm fixing my stash too. We're getting rid of those garbage 6%ers, huh? No one gave me a good reason. They're gone. Quit trying to deceive me. These are bad, and they should feel bad. 6% headshot damage. Who? Who wants to run that? Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna run that shit. Gone. Bad. There, we just cleaned out. We cleaned house. Check that shit out, huh? Okay. We did a good job so far. We cleaned out a lot. If anybody wants to jump in the chat anytime, I'd like to start on some builds. I feel awful lonely over here. I want to talk some theory about 1.8 builds, how it's going to change for you. But I don't want to be a crazy person talking to myself alone. But I might have to. You guys don't seem overly interested in jumping in. I'm gonna just have to do it. I'm just gonna have to be a crazy guy. Crazy guy talking to myself. It'll be okay, I guess. I can do that. Whatever. It's fine. Mm-mm-mm. Let's look at these sawn-offs. Sustain responsive swift.
Your attention, please. JTF Command would like to thank you for your patience during this
So there's a
difficult
heal
time.
one.
Your cooperation is appreciated.
This one might be
Thank
better
you.
for me. This one's got the heal. You got the touch. You got the power. Mm. I think this was the one I was running before this guy. So this is competent.
Agent, let's talk.
But we'll see. We can give ourselves all that. So maybe run that guy with the heal. And instead of letting ourselves go by the wayside with the these damage mods, I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take the
Are your ears burning, Agent?
We're gonna have to take up our resilience mods. Somewhere on here. Not smart cover, we need not mobile cover. It's these guys right here. Ballistic damage. So that's gonna be so the difference is now, the reason why I was telling someone earlier in an earlier stream, all resist might be better if you're running a shield, smart cover, or mobile cover build. Because armor only really starts, the all resist only really starts coming into play when you have resistance built into your set. So look, I mean, you start off with 10, we're up to 20. I can bump that up to 30 if I like. Um, I've doubled my damage resilience, or resistance rather, with 2 mods. Okay, I dropped my damage from 36 to 28, so it's fine. I mean, that's 30% damage, right? We took 10 off of, because we're taking 6% health regen on kill, and we took away the, what's it called, the competent.
I repeat, do not see the stray dogs near the
So
perimeter.
now our shield's gonna last
Interacting with them is prohibited.
longer.
Agent, I got something for you.
You know, 2 mods. 2 mods is all it takes. You know, if we already do a shitload of damage, okay, we're fine on damage. I don't think we gotta worry about damage. Skill haste. Health on kill. Health. Great damage. Have any other Lone Star pieces? We got this health one. I don't think we really need the health one. I don't think health is gonna make us that much better, especially on a holster.
Agent, let's talk.
Yeah, health on a holster ain't gonna help us that much. Be frank. And these sentries builds are gonna get interesting. I don't need both of these. I think I'm gonna get rid of this guy.
Just who I was looking for.
Crit hit damage. Would I ever want to run anything but a health roll on the sentries? Um, health. Health would make sense if I was running a shotgun, so I'd have to take hits. If I'm a sniper, it doesn't matter quite as much. I'm just laying down markers on people. If I'm running the shield build, it also doesn't matter quite as much for health. Crit hit damage might make sense, so that when I get the 15% bonus to damage, it stacks up with the crit damage.
Hey, I got something new right here for you.
The bleed resist is going to be an interesting stat. Hey, Bell, what up? Good morning, good morning. Good to see you, my dude. I'm making adjustments and considerations. We're thinking right now. Playing the thinking man's game. I'm actually going to grab a coffee while you go ahead and get adjusted. I hope you're looking at the shotgun right there in the second slot that we're going to be running with in this Lone Star setup for 1.8. I'm actually thinking about running the pecan. Yeah. There's a LMG that I have questions about. I think I have two of them. I need to look at my inventory. Because we got the MG5 right there in the primary slot. Oh, perfect reload on the coffee. Oh my god. While talking about the pecan. Okay. So, here we go. Let me see if it's in the stash too. I might have a second one. Pecan. There we go. Let's compare the two, see if I even want to keep both of them. So, we know how the Lone Star works. 75% chance at half a clip to reload, or half a mag, whatever. So we got Pecan's exotic ability. Each kill makes the next reload have 20% extra bullets compared to its base. So, if I'm reading that right, each kill, 20% of its base on reload. Magazine is instant refilled. Does that count as a reload? Because this is a lot of the Dream Workshop involves fucking with mechanics, Bell. That's where this infinite sawn-off idea came from to begin with, and this unique Lone Star build was birthed. But this intrigues me. This Berserk, is it's very odd, and the way the pecan reads. Once activated, the magazine is instantly refilled. Bonus is canceled by reloading. See, that's the thing that worries me, is that does the pecan not trigger? I'm wondering if it's an auto reload or if it's just refilled. And then you got the other ability, which is the Lone Star 4-piece. When the weapon is holstered, it is instantly reloaded. I kind of want to see if, if I switch it out, does it get that full? Does it get, for every kill that it had, did it suddenly get, a certain amount of bullets into it, and then when I switch it back out, it suddenly has, like 200 bullets in it instead of 50. I kind of want to know. So, I got a few questions on how it works with Lone Star. So I think I'm going to pick one of the two, because it looks like one's going to be better than the other. So we got 14 versus 12, so this one's obviously going to be stronger. Ferocious, talented, dominant, prepared. So this one's probably the better of the two when it comes to skills. It's got a higher base damage, but it's missing the 14%. So killing a target with this weapon increases skill power by 15% for 20 seconds. Does not stack. Killing a new target refreshes the timer. When I run around with the shield, when it's put away, when it redeploys, does it use the new electronics, or is it using the electronics that I had when I deployed it first?
Agent, I got something for you.
Your attention, please. Sporting goods
And this might be a reason to bump my health up.
all civilians are encouraged to
So
participate.
we're talking about 1.8 right now. Bell. So increase bell. So this is a big deal. Bumping our stamina up wouldn't be a big deal right now, and that's only by 1,000. It's a very real option. So we'd be a 844 build.
Are your ears burning, Agent?
So I don't see a reason to bump electronics up any higher, to be perfectly honest with you. But I don't want to hurt my damage too much. This build is about, hurting people with the sawn-offs. Okay, so is there any way I can test this? I think there is. So we got firearms on me already, okay? So here's what we'll do. Scroll all the way down. So I want to know if I
Agent, let's talk.
take 1,000 firearms and put it in the stamina, how it's going to affect my build. Well, coincidentally, I have firearms mods. So let me take off my firearms mods. Oh no, I don't have firearms mods. I have electronics mods. Oh god.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Cranky?
What's up?
I'm building
Sorry.
stuff. You're alright.
No, I mean for last time.
You're alright. You get excited. It's cool. No worries. I appreciate you apologizing.
Chat. I got something.
I was about to do a stream on Twitch and then I saw you and I was like, nope, I can't do a stream now.
You can if you want. I'm on YouTube. We're not competing.
Are you doing one on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah, you do you, dude. I'm doing boring stuff right now. I'm building stuff. I'm playing with my Legos.
Where? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go into your stream.
Okay.
See what's up to the chat.
I gotcha. Let me see. So here's where we're at when we're at 8,000. So we're talking a 10K drop. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. There you are. I see you in the chat. There you go. Yeah, dude. All I'm doing right now is I'm building.
Okay. I just muted your stream. That's all.
Yeah, that works. That's what I do. I'm one of my own viewers because I gotta keep maintain the quality assurance there.
I'm gonna turn down my thing for your stream.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're fine. It's not overly loud for the stream, anyways. You're fine. Do you, dude? What are you building for 1.8? Oh, you're really quiet now. Come back. You turn them back up. I can't hear you at all.
Your attention, please. There will be a screening of cartoons for children in room 17 tomorrow morning at
Can
0900
you now?
a.m. Parents are
Yeah, a
advised
little
to
bit, but I mean, you were fine where you were before, though.
Now?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you, but yeah, don't worry
Oh,
about.
not too loud.
You weren't too loud before. You were fine.
Sound like sound like a squeaker.
Look, dude, if people are giving you shit for squeaking, then they can fuck off, dude. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
all you gotta do is just stay calm. Enjoy the zen of the game.
Agent, let's talk. I got
No
something.
worries, dude. We're just hanging out. Fuck, I'm playing with Legos right now, so don't worry about it. I got all these damn parts I gotta try and figure out.
I'm just stick on Striker if you wanna know.
What do you plan on running for 1.8?
I don't really know. I'm just gonna stick with this Striker I have.
Okay. Well, how many
I
pieces
don't
of
have the
striker you got?
classified Striker.
Oh, so you're running like a basic striker.
Yeah, one, two, three, four. Got
Okay.
four pieces.
And it's
I'm going
not
to backpack in three.
and none of them are classified. Yeah, that's a tough gig, dude. Yeah, without those classifieds, you're running into trouble.
One of them are classified.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to get some more classified stuff.
Hold on. I have one, two, three, four. Four pieces and then a ninja backpack.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
have the chest piece. So I have one classified.
I gotcha.
Hey, Agent, let's have a chat. I got something.
That's the thing. It's like that striker build. The classified version of it is pretty
What
potent.
do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm
Go
building.
on the DT, kill some people,
No,
or
I'm
go do missions?
like I said. All I'm doing is playing with Legos right now. I'm prepping for 1.8.
I already know what's coming. I don't really care. I already know.
Yeah, I
I
mean
play
it's.
PTS.
I know
I
that
play
everyone knows
PTS.
what's coming, but it's more. I've got 6 different builds that I gotta revamp for when it comes out.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna get some. In 1.8, there's gonna be, stamina is gonna be, really useful.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Because they're doubling its effectiveness, right?
foreseeable future. Again,
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, because right now you get 15 health for every stamina point, and in the next patch you get 30. So it's gonna be a huge difference.
Yeah, I will.
I feel like that's gonna be a important thing to work on to have in your build to have a little bit of that magic going on. I think I need to. Oh,
I'm thinking about doing my stream. I don't know. Because I'm gonna have more people. I'm gonna have like thousands. Because before I had 50,000 Twitch. Before I was playing
okay,
Division. That's so much. Now I stopped. All my viewers went away now.
I gotcha.
I hope they come back.
It depends on how often you stream. I mean, I only just started, but it seems like people get interested and then they.
Leave.
Well, it depends on how often you're streaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I stopped streaming because I had some things with my family.
Yeah. No, that's understandable. Real life gets in the way.
Alright.
That's how it usually goes. No worries, dude.
I told all my friends that.
Yeah.
Your attention, please.
Not
I'm
to
thinking
worry.
about streaming.
Do not repeat the stray dog features for your attention.
You only want to do as much as you got time for. I mean, it's I'm only doing this on my spare time. I already know no one's gonna be paying me for this stuff. I'm just gonna relax and enjoy it. All I really want to do is talk to people and have a bit of an influence on the way the community thinks a little bit. Because I've noticed that a lot of people fall into despair and they get upset about the new patch, or they get upset
That's
about.
what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now.
What, are you upset about the new patch?
No, I'm streaming.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
said.
So
It's
I
in
was
my
like,
stream.
okay. I was like, oh no, don't despair. It's gonna be okay. Oh yeah, we got some good stuff coming our way. I'm actually quite enthusiastic about this patch.
Attention, please. Tai Chi instruction is available outside the main base of operations every morning at 0700. Beginners are welcome.
Hey, agent. Let's have a chat. I got something you'll be interested in.
Mm.
I just stopped my stream. I'm trying to go live.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, take your time. Nah, man. Mm-mm.
Your attention, please. Children's Story Hour will begin
I
at
think I want a
11 a.m. today.
vicious
Mysteries.
high velocity.
I'm trying to connect.
Your attention, please. The JTF is pleased to announce that limited
Hmm.
internet
Just the one
access
I'm
will
looking
soon
for.
be available at stations inside the technology wing of the base of operations. Please sign up for access by the tech desk. Access is limited to 10 minutes per individual.
I got a lot of these things. Mag size, rate of fire.
Hey, I got something new right here for you.
Hmm. So yeah, two of each of those. Yeah, like two of those. Alright. I mean, it's good to have duplicates. On this fella here. Mm-mm-mm. Mag size, rate of fire, nope. Crit damage, crit. Yeah.
How do you stream?
How do I stream? Um,
Yeah, on YouTube. I can't do it on Twitch right now. It won't let me.
well, it depends on what you're using to stream with. What are you using to stream
Your
with?
attention, please. The Base of Operations Lending Library is seeking donations of books. If you have a volume,
Like I'm using OBS.
Me too.
Okay. Uh,
OBS.
let's see.
OBS Studio. I already have it set up and stuff. It's recording me right now, but I can't like put it on nothing.
Well, are you on? Are you hitting stream or are you hitting record? Hey Simon, what's up, my dude? We are in the Dream Workshop. I'm almost done narrowing down my mods and all this shit. I'm about to build if you are interested in.
I'm about to. Which one do I hit?
Oh, hold on a
I'm
second.
not. I'm not like stream. I'm not. Do I hit start recording or start stream?
Well, start streaming for streaming, but it'll send the stream to whatever you've pre-programmed it to stream to. Um, and I guess you had it set to Twitch.
So if you, so you go on OBS, and then you go to File Settings, and then you go to Stream, and then you pick like which one.
It's been a minute since I reset it. It's been a minute since I reset it, so I wouldn't know how to fix it right off the bat, and plus I'm midstream, so I wouldn't be able to help you with that immediately. But I know that if you do set it up correctly and say, "Oh, I'm sending this to YouTube or I'm sending this to Twitch," that when you hit that stream button, it'll send it to whichever channel you've set up. If you're sending it to YouTube, you have to have a YouTube account and you have to link it to your OBS, and it'll automatically stream to that for you. I don't know how it
How
works
do
for
I do
Twitch.
that?
Oh, I don't know, my dude.
Should I
I'm.
do that? And
You
just
got to make a YouTube account first, and I think you
I
have one.
have a YouTube account.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a channel.
So then there must be something in the profile that you can use, or in the file section. You're gonna have to figure that one out on your lonesome. You might have to Google it, dude.
Okay.
And Simon, it's not my son. It's that's Jacob Crazy Son in the chat. That's he's hanging out. Here's what I'll do. So we'll get started then. I'm done fiddling around. We're gonna start doing this Dream Workshop for real now. We got some shit to do. I gotta get ready for 1.8. Oh boy. All right. Let's make this happen. Simon, you might be the one I need to ask. Oh,
I'm
what's?
gonna have to mute you, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna have
fine.
to mute you.
Go for
Watching
it.
this video.
Go for it. So, Simon, this might be the. Do you know if this pecan ability triggers with Lone Star? Each kill makes the next reload have 20% extra bullets compared to its base. Um, I do not know if it triggers with the level 4 when you switch it. I also don't know if it triggers with this refill. But either way, I think I'm going to run the pecan and test it out. So we need to know. There's science involved. Um, let's see.
Your attention, please. Extra blankets will be available for distribution at 1500 hours.
So we got skill power. Alright, so it'd be fine if I rerolled that. Here's what we'll do. Stability. Stability. Instead of health. How big a hit do I take on toughness?
So, how do you stream without using your phone number?
Your attention, please.
I don't use my phone number at all.
What do you do? Because it says, like, if I go to, like, the strength thing, advancement, it says, like, you'll say and then phone number and it says, write down, press into your phone.
I don't know, dude. I have no idea. I mean, because you can stream from your phone. That's a thing you can do. But you can also stream from your computer. I'm unsure, dude. I'm not quite sure what to tell you here. I'm definitely not an expert.
How did you do it?
The the OBS automatically set it up for me. Be perfectly honest for you. So it's I didn't really have any part in it.
Let's have a chat. I got something you'll be interested in.
Yeah, it was not my thing. I might try the
Hold
stability.
on, I'm watching another video, okay?
Yeah, go for it, dude. That's what I'm gonna do. Take this backpack. Maybe not that one. Take let's do this one. We're testing. Okay. Oh, there you go. And this guy. And then we'll take this. We're gonna try this. was Simon? Simon. That's a lot of exotic cachets. That's what were you doing? What were you doing, dude? Do you have like 4 or 5 characters or something? And you filled up all their what? Dude, that is a lot of fucking cachets, dude. That's a lot. Holy shit, that's a lot of cachets. Dude, stock it up like a goddamn squirrel. Oh man. I mean, it's a solid play, dude, but like, damn. Here's what I'm gonna do. 5 characters. That makes sense.
I'm trying so hard to set it up. I just want your help. How did you set it up on OBS? That's my problem.
I mean, I literally I installed OPS. It was like, do you want to stream or do you want to record? I said I want to stream, and they said, what do you stream to? And I said I streamed to YouTube, and then they were like, "All right, that's cool." And then it was done.
So you got OBS, and then you like you put it down on the files that says like video stream and
It was installed. When I installed it, it asked me a bunch of questions, and I answered them, and then it fixed everything for me automatically, dude. Like I didn't do very much. I'm not technical at all. I can't really fix anything. 30D. That's a lot of deep tech for.
it did. Never mind.
Yeah, man. You might just have to take some time and just like sort that out, because you're gonna have to, because you're under pressure right now to try and get it going immediately.
My
But
OBS is recording.
okay, yeah, if it's recording, you can upload the record that later. Like you don't have to necessarily stream.
No. Oh, it's streaming right now.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
It's just, but it's not up to anything. It's not posted to anything.
Okay.
It's streaming, but it's not posted.
Well, if it, yeah, it may. Well, if it's streaming, it's sending it nowhere. If it's not directed.
Yeah, it's streaming, but saying no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's doing that.
So you just got to figure out how to direct it. You're gonna have to sort that out on your own time, dude. Like I gotta go because I'm trying to do my own stream right now.
Okay.
Trying.
I won't figure out. Are we gonna do other stuff now?
Well, I'm trying to build stuff. I don't know if I'm building things today. I'm on a dream workshop. That's the goal. Tonight I'll be playing, but right now I'm making stuff. So I gotta go.
Okay, see you.
Later.
See you.
Okay. He's not overly strong listener, but he seems nice. Seems nice. Okay. Now I just need to decide if I want stamina, if I want the electronics. So I was thinking of buffing up the shield here. 'Cause I already took the opportunity to give it some damage resistance. Threw some mods on there. If I run the pecan, though, it's more a matter of theory at this point. So I could reroll dominant. But talented would be nifty. If I take too many hits to my firearms, then it's not going to be hitting hard enough. I think 8,000 is about as low as I can go with my firearms before this build starts falling apart. Oh. Thank you, coffee. Oh, God. It's so good. If my electronics is high enough, then that makes the heal a little bit better. So if I'm at 5,000, I might reroll Ferocious then. Keep Talented, reroll Ferocious. And we're trying Stability. Because I can always reroll Stability for health. But I want to see if Stability on a Lone Star build is a good idea because of the Lone Star's kickback. Because once you start getting that 20%, see now look at where we're at now. Check this fucking shield out. Boom. Not really much better. Not really much better, dude. A faux shield build is a faux shield build. You're not really gonna make this fucker that much better. Like, the assault shield's not gonna have that much more health. Because what you're doing is you're taking the base shield and you're essentially or taking it by 75%. Okay? You're hitting it with the 0.75 modifier for HP. So no matter what you do, you're always going to see these bad returns on HP. So the best thing you can do for Assault Shield is to buff damage or buff damage resist. You can't really help the health that much. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. But I did. I bumped the damage resist up. We just bumped up the electronics. So we're taking a ×1 modifier down. And we're taking a 10% damage debuff. Because we're switching out this shotgun for sustained. We've got sustained, brutal, responsive. We're not using... it's always the fucking... It eludes me every time. Competent. That's probably why. It's a word I'm not familiar with. Excuse me. Excuse me. So maybe I can open up with the pecan, and then each kill makes reload. So when I switch to the shotgun after I kill something with this, this'll work. I think this is gonna work. I think this is a solid play. This is a solid play. I think we're onto something. The only thing to do is to switch out Ferocious, and I don't know what I want on the pecan. Don't know. Well, let's look at mods. So we modded out that guy. Let's mod out this guy. So we're looking at... That looks good. Critical hit damage, headshot damage. Stability. So let's go for crits and headshots. Alright, those two, I guess, are what you're looking at. I don't know if we'd be essential. We don't have brutal on this, right? I might just take it off of, yeah, the shotgun. And we'll just take, because we're not going to headshot with that shotgun, I don't think. We might. We might do it. We might not. Extended mag. Do we want an extended mag on this guy? Or do we want to just rely on the crits? Crit damage, rate of fire. Getting through the mag quicker. That's going to increase the instability, but we've increased stability on the build. I think we should try this. Try it the way it is. That's how you want to do it. We have brutal, so we still want to have headshots on this guy. Crit damage, crit damage. Stability and accuracy. I think you want crit chance. So is there crit chance on I don't think there's crit chance on grips. I think I just have to accept that. Yeah. I think this is fine. Stability, accuracy.
Selection of holiday films in P2H beginning at 1900. All civilians are invited to attend.
I mean, that's a great headshot. That's a great scope. Stability. Stability. You know what? We're going to throw that on the other one. As much as the crit chance would be helpful for this. Uh, oh, wait. Can you? Can you do that? Can you not do that? What's going on here? Where's that scope? Yeah, so here it is. So, stability, even though I have 15% rolled, every little bit counts. Um, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Simon. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting which things don't have which. You get crit damage, but not crit chance on grips. Which makes me feel like I should keep that crit chance up here. So right now we're at 10% on this gun. I think this is better. I think this is better. It's hard to tell, dude. It really is. But we'll throw this guy on here. Crit damage, headshot damage, crit chance. So I think this is where we want to be. I think this is it. I think this is the build for Lone Star right now. So overall, what we've done is we've increased our health, damage resistance. We've downed our damage increase from 36 to 28. We've taken down our firearms. We are now from a 9 to an 8. We are from a 4 to a 5. Yeah, and that's the thing is like these RPKs, stability is an important role because you can't roll a grip. So there's no grip on this fucker, so I can't improve stability that much outside of you know, little bumps here and there. So any little bump I can take is good, and then I have stability rolled on the backpack, which is not. You don't normally do. There's a dream workshop. We're trying some shit, okay? Don't judge me. We gotta try some stuff, you know. You gotta figure some stuff out. I believe we rolled that stat, so we have shotgun and firearms. I would reroll skill haste potentially for health on kill. But now that our electronics is so high, we're opening ourselves up for a good booster shot. And look at that HP. Um, That's a substantial amount of HP. That's gonna be as much as we get from stamina. Um, in the next patch. Almost, just about. That's almost a full health bar for us. Because right now, where are we at? Increases health by 4. Yeah. So we're at 44,000, and then we'll be increasing it further. It'll be up to essentially 90,000. So we're right where we need to be on this build for the next patch. And this is our DPS build, so it makes sense for us to still be kind of like a glass cannon. But we've improved our endurance because that's what we're going to have to do. This is going to be an endurance-heavy meta. And our damage output's still going to be high, so it's going to be a 3-shot build instead of a 2-shot build. And we'll still be 2-shotting a lot of the glass cannons anyways. Because, honestly, we only dropped this by like 10k. 10k a hit. The problem's gonna be because we're running sustained instead of this guy here, the competent. I mean, we can always switch this back. We have it on us. So, but there, I think that's one build down. Oh wait, fuck. Gotta reroll Pecan's ability. What do I want on this fucker? Because we got Talented. Talented's going to be cool. I think Talented's going to be an important ability. Because before I throw the shield out, I can kill something, boost this skill power further, and then throw out a really nice shield. Or throw out an even better heal. But I need something... I need something to put this build over in this slot, and Ferocious just isn't it. Ferocious is a cool ability for a Pecan, but only for PvE. And it's not there for PvP. Sick. So you run, yeah, dude. So you're running the Sentry on the shield build. Yes. I'm telling you, that shit is fucking good. That shit is good. Especially in PvE. But also PvP if you want to run it with the decisive gloves. Instead of running the full 6-piece. Because you don't get the benefit of that 6-piece except on NPCs. But if you want that extra 35% on players, there you go. Really, where do we want to go with this one? Ferocious. I suppose... Brutal? Brutal prepared. Maybe something that increases crit chance. Can't be predatory. Competence decent. Yeah, it could be skill focused. Yeah, we can't do vicious. Crit chance increased by 5%. See, that could be helpful. So we get a base 5% bonus, so we'd be up to 15 on the Pecan. If we're healing, then Competent would be viable. I guess we're up for Vicious and Competent. What are you feeling, Simon? Because Ferocious ain't going to work, Predatory ain't going to work. We're not rolling that high. You know, we're not going to do Stamina that high because we need to keep this as a DPS build. And the theory behind this build is that we're going to be utilizing the shield. Oh, yeah. And plus, getting that pulse Uh, the pulse you give off when they shoot you improves as your electronics improves. So that pulse shield, it saves you having to run a pulse, and you create more threat. You save your teammates trouble. It's a strong build, dude. It's just strong. And then it recovers. It heals itself when you hide behind bullshit. Like Sentries is coming back into fashion, man. I'm telling you. And you'd be surprised how much damage you get out of a goddamn Sentries build when you build it for firepower. That 15% ain't just for everybody else. You can you can get a little bit off of that too. I think the build I'm using right now, this 835, might be good for Sentries. You have to stay more like back of the pack. Um, make sure nobody can flank you. You might even run a turret, like a fire turret, just to throw on your flank so nobody gets around you. But yeah, that might be the way to do it. Might be the way to do it. That might be what I do here. I might just up my game. I might go from taser to fire turret here. But Simon, I need some advice here, dude. I got fierce and I got competent, and I'm not feeling it, dude. I'm not feeling very well guided here. I feel like competent's the way to go because my crit chance is so low on this build. I feel like I'm doing myself an injustice if I don't take competent. But competent only works when I pop that heal, really. It won't work with the shield. It does coincide with talented a little bit. Work up my ability with talented. Kill a few guys and then pop the heal. Suddenly competent makes it that much stronger. I think we're running competent. I think this is the one. This is the one, Danielson. Yeah, I hit it just as you said it. I think there's some synergy in this build now. There's some synergy within that gun. So like I kill people with talented, like some NPCs or whatever. Work up that talented, keep that 15%. Then when a player rolls up, pop the heal, competent triggers. I'm getting the bonus from the first aid, and I'm getting the bonus from competent, and then potentially triggering berserk, which might trigger the pecan. We'll see if that works. I don't even know if that works. We're experimenting. We're trying some shit. There it is. That's the experiment. That's there it is. And we've been rolling this guy here. But disrupt resist. I think we'll keep him around. We'll keep all three of those. I was gonna try and whittle down my backpacks, but goddamn, I don't have the ability to. I need to think about it. We got a health backpack now. We've got a stability backpack, and we have another stability backpack. Maybe we should do that. No, well, we could have a crit backpack. God, this is really upsetting. I can't do it. Oh no. Here's what we'll do. We'll get rid of this one. We don't need it. Mobile damage. See, this is another build. That's actually that's a whole different build altogether. And we'll throw it on this guy though, because he'll use it. See, this will be a toughness build. This health here. You see, mobile cover damage resilience. See, that was that friend wall we were doing before. The friendship wall. And on this type of build, if we're using LMGs and they do the thing that they were talking about where they increase the damage for LMGs when you're on cover, that might be an interesting build. That might make your face tank really fucking interesting. Go ahead. Go ahead, 4v1 me on this wall real quick. I'll go ahead and have like 40% bonus damage resistance with this new toughness level. I might have 100k toughness. I mean, 1000k. Y'all don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. But I think we're gonna save this build. This is where we're at. Still not sure about this sustained business because we don't have a whole lot of health. I think I'm gonna switch back. We want to keep the damage up. I wanted to change it, but I think for now, that'll be on our Your save loadout. We'll save it. One loadout done. Lone Star. Oh shit, we didn't handle the K business. Okay. Okay, headshots. Pulse them, right? We got a decent pulse now. There we go. Done. Save it. It does look good, right? I don't look like an idiot out here. Looks like I'm trying. It looks like I know what I'm doing a little bit. Oh, I've done worse. I've done worse things to this game. Alright. Okay. Let's what do I have for mods here? These sight, mag, muzzle. I'm just gonna throw these on whatever. I just need to get them out of my inventory because I need to make room. Oops, not on that guy. Yeah, muzzle. Muzzle top, you can have this guy, huh? Suppressor's down here somewhere. Yeah, you can just keep that for a moment. You can have this sight. I know it's no good for you. It's whatever. Okay. Alright, Simon. On to the next one. Alright, we handled Lone Star. Now, we got shit on before because of this Reclaimer. For good reason. for good reason. This is a mess. Oh, this is a fucking mess, dude. This is rough. This is hard to look at. So we're gonna... Well, for other builds. So, here's kind of my game plan for 1.8. At least going into it. I don't want to put all the pressure on Paunch for healing all the time. So I want to have a Reclaimer set, right? Plus I got that really good holster off of Soap the other day. Stole that shit. Had him begging for it. Made me laugh. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna put the holster on. We're gonna make this Reclaimer build really good, so I can use this for PvE, PvP, whatever. I can still be useful. It'll make me a better teammate. I'll learn how to be a better teammate. That is one of the goals for this season, this patch. Be a better teammate. We did the Lone Star. Lone Stars, we already know that works. That's gonna be our bread and butter DPS build. Yeah, the Midas is coming back, dude. I think everyone has realized that going 10,000 deep into electronics means your firepower is going to just be trash, so you may as fucking well. You may as well. So you got people doing Midas, you got people doing Catechus. You got people doing, like, people are digging deep. They're going, yeah, let's look at some of these exotics again. Let's try some shit. And that's got me excited. Um, I'm using the MDR because I think I was running fire. Yeah. So I had like a pistol with intense on it. Uh, there's a lot of utility in this build that I think. Well, I'm gonna make it eventually, but look at how garbage it looks right now. Just don't look at it. Don't look at it. I wanted to try Striker. I've never run a Striker build, dude. And I've got more pieces of Striker now. I think I have a 5-piece. It doesn't say here, but I've got a 5-piece Striker at the moment. I would like to try it because there's a shotgun variant of the Striker build. And I see people only running the SMGs and assault rifles with it right now. So if I could bring back that old magic, especially with the new stamina meta coming out again, if I could build for that, that's kind of where I want to be. I want to be that bruiser, especially with this. This is going to be a soft CC bruiser build with shotguns because the shotguns get that stagger back. So Striker is going to be one of those builds where you can nimbly bimble your ass up to people and you can just shotgun them in the face and fuck up their aim. But I gotta sort that out too, because don't look at the guns; those aren't the right guns. Those are the wrong guns right now. But and it's not even the right build, and the numbers are all fucked up. But that's one I want to do today as well. Yes, it is. It's gonna be so good. And the thing is, you're gonna want to run it with a shotgun, because if you're gonna run stamina, you're essentially limiting yourself to either the SMG or the shotgun, because shotgun is your ability to crowd control, and then the SMG is your ability to bring crits back into your build, right? So, I mean, you could run assault rifle, but that's armor damage, and that's not as useful. My understanding, anyways. But hey, armor damage might be useful now because the health is back. But armor didn't come back with health, so armor damage is still less efficient. So I would assume, I'm not positive, but I would assume that the striker is going to be favoring either SMGs or shotguns. But people are still going to run assault rifles because assault rifles are name of the game. I want a final measure build. I want to figure out if I'm going to be a best friend or if I'm going to be a grenadier. Like, that's going to be a big deal for me. I got to figure it out. I got to either be a really good friend or I need to throw grenades everywhere. Like, I gotta figure that out. Because right now I'm fucking it up. We're not doing a good job with that build. Sentry's Call, I'm going to be doing what you do. Same thing, it's a shield build. But we're going to be doing a lot of this decisive glove. We're going to be very decisive headshots. It's going to be a strong build. It's going to be a strong build because you got your shotguns, you got your snipers. With the 3 and 5 piece, okay. Oh yeah, because you can stack it with the striker. Okay. Yeah. That is one of the few. Yeah, striker is one of the few sets you can actually stack it with assault rifles. It'll make sense still. Okay, Simon, I get what you're saying. Deadeye. I'm scrapping this shit. we're we're fucking done with Deadeye. As soon as I get a new build, Deadeye's gonna fucking hit the road, Jack. I ain't coming back. I ain't fucking around with Deadeye. Um, it's not my bag, you know. I don't. It's not. I don't do Deadeye. Deadeye's not my thing. So, we're not gonna bother. Not gonna bother, dude. So that's essentially I'm gonna have these 5 sets, and I'm gonna have this set rotating with experimental shit right down here. And I'll eventually probably cycle out 1 or 2 of these too, because you know what? I gotta make room for Firecrest. I gotta make room for Nomad. Like those 2 are my go-tos. Um, so Reclaimer may eventually disappear because I don't like to heal, but I feel like right now I need to have that here and I need to try it at least. So if I start not liking Reclaimer, I may give it up. Final Measure, if I can't find a comfortable spot with it, if Friendship Wall doesn't work, if Grenadier doesn't work, I may have to just scrap it. We'll see. But I think I like Sentries. I like Lone Star. I think I'm going to like Striker. So those 3 are probably going to stay. Those are my DPS and essentially soft support. You know what I mean? So, because this Sentry's Call, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix in like the ability to blind people, maybe bleed people. We'll see. We'll see what we can get out of this build. We can get a lot of crowd control into pistols. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We might do the Colonel Bliss thing. Colonel Bliss is comparable to Decisive Gloves, except the problem is you lose a lot of stats. It depends on how they rebalance exotics. I don't think they're going to touch them. I think they're just going to let these classifieds be stronger. Yeah, I know that. I know, dude. And the thing is, you don't even need the 10K. You don't. You don't even need the 10K. You could one hit people. You could one hit people with a 9K build with your custom M44. If you did this Nimbly Bimble bullshit, tactical advance, cover to cover. Increase weapon damage by 2% for every meter covered for 5 seconds. If you did that with 9K, there was a dude running around doing exactly that not too long ago, and he was one-hitting every goddamn buddy. So if you were into that, that's something you could do, since you gotta be on cover anyways. So you do your little nimble bimble run. Pow! Nimble bimble run back into the scope. Pow! There you go. Fucking everybody up. What a jerk, Simon. What a jerk. Everybody hates you on the server because you're running a Deadeye. And you're one-hitting them. Make them cry, dude. And then you're going to drag them, too. You don't even want the Manhunt in 2.0. You're just going to drag them for that 4. Oh, God. Okay, we should do this. We should do this build. The nightmare begins anew. No, it's not out yet. But once 1.8 does come out, you're gonna have to approach manhunts differently and rogue statuses a little bit differently. But when you're a Deadeye, I mean, you're hitting people from so far away, you can drag them forever. They're not gonna catch you. Oh, Big, what up, dude? How's it going? Big, what are you running for 1.8? I need to know, because I'm trying to get ideas for builds here, and I'm gonna, this fucking thing. This guy, huh? But look at this one, huh? When will it be out? The rumor, the rumor says the 14th, which is this week, but I don't believe it. It could be soon. The assumption is soon, very soon. So I'm trying to spend today adjusting builds because I have the most time to do it on the weekends. And Striker and Lone Star. So you're a DPS dude. Okay. Okay. Are you gonna be making that stamina switch for Striker once 1.8 hits? Like how deep into stamina are you gonna go, or how deep are you right now for 1.7? Because it's not like it's totally worthless right now. Yeah, your DPS class all the way through and through. You got all those DPS builds. That's my armor rolls better on this. Plus I got health. Hmm. You went all in on stamina already. Oh shit. Okay. So you got the 6-piece then. Okay, so you're like is it like a 583 build, or are you in electronics a little bit too? Are you procking like or a 484 and you're procking competent? It kind of depends on what you're trying to do there. Because honestly, if you have 8,000 stamina, your heal it's gonna be hard to get a heal good enough to heal yourself back. Yeah, I figured it's a 3. I figured it's a 3 on electronics because you're relying on that damage heal, and that's the diversity they're looking for, dude. That's what they're going for. They want to see that in those builds. I'm actually kind of stoked to see that you're doing that. I stole that. Soap was so mad when I stole that off of him, that reclaimer holster, because these are some good rolls. But I think mine's better. Like it's got a good stam roll and a good firearms roll, but you'd have to reroll that. But I got 33 more armor, comparable. Like I'm down with like 30 points on each of those. It's got almost a max roll health. Oh shit, dude. So yeah, dude. You're fucking big money millionaire right now with your fucking toughness. Because that's the thing is you're gonna be doubling your HP. You're gonna be fucking balling out of control. You're probably gonna be up at what, like if it's back to the original, you're gonna be up to like 450 toughness, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, because the stats are so different now, you might be up to 500. That's the thing is like, because they changed shit back when Alpha Bridge happened. So, and we've gone up a few thousand skill points since then. So if you're at, like, having 8,000 stamina, yeah, and you get that crit heal. Or what is it? You get fucking bullet heals, right? Because you're running the 6-piece. Every hit adds a self-healing bonus, a blah. Yeah, up by blah, up a blah, up to 100 blahs. Yeah. Question, dude. I got a quick one for you. Do you run that shit with self-preserved? Because self-preserved doesn't get a whole lot of play right now. But it's understandable because no one has stamina. But once you, let me find it. Where's self-preserved? Buddy, where you at? you're on something. There we go. So critical hits with this weapon heal the user for 3% of the damage dealt. So I was thinking that self-preserve would be viable
if you mixed it in with the strikers. You know what I mean? Is that something you run on your guns, or are you just sticking to like predatory? As I know, oh, here we go. I got the big green machine right here, predatory. Because I know predatory would be fantastic because you're running such a high health cap. That 35% over 20 seconds plus the heals that you get. Like you're going, you ain't going nowhere. It's just that is a tough build to take down. Like, tell me about your weapons, dude. I want to know what you're running. Because I'm gonna do a striker in a little bit, but I gotta fucking sort this. Oh my god. This, like, look at this shit I'm dealing with, dude. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Deadly, swift, accurate, super 90. Yeah, you're running the shotgun. Yes. You're running a super 90. That's a bold move, sir. That's a fucking bold move right now. I'm gonna run this guy. I think this is the one to run. I know I was running this other one. Deadly sustain. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We're not killing anybody, so we're not getting dead sustained. Deadly ain't helping anybody. Fuck that shit. I might even get rid of this high velocity. This Midas is all backwards. Showstopper with responsive act. Oh, so you're running a double shotgun on... Because you're going to be in close range anyways, so it wouldn't make sense to run more than... Okay, I get your strategy. I get your methodology. You're in their face. And the thing is, you're going to be stronger in 1.8. 1.8, you're going to get your... you're going to be knocking them around with stagger. Because they're giving you that back. It is fucked up. I don't know if that's a nice thing for them to be doing to people. Giving us shotgun users stagger back might be a little irresponsible on their part. Be perfectly honest with you. I think I want this. But Showstopper's like what, the 20 rounds. Do I have Showstopper on here? It's like 20 rounds, gets more accurate as you shoot it. It's a very specific gun. It's the only gun of its kind. Because it's a lot like the sausage, but it does less damage, but more accurate over time. That's my understanding. God, what did I just do? Alright. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost there. We're getting there. Turret damage. We might run turret damage. Am I running turret damage? Is that what I'm doing? Yes. So I think the goal was to run fire turret in this. Okay. Alright. So I got a few concerns about your build. Just from what I'm hearing. It's because it sounds like it works. But in 1.8, you might be running into some trouble. Because people are going to be taking longer to go down. I'm guessing you've got ammo rolled, right? Ammo on the chest, ammo on the backpack. Because you're going to need... That's going to be a major deal for you if you're going to be running a double shotgun. Especially those two specifically. The Super 90 and the Showstopper use up a lot of your shotgun ammo. So you might want to consider what that does to you. Yeah. Even then, like, cause that's 100% to your ammo. But if you're running double shotgun, you still might be running into ammo issues uh, over time. I don't know for sure. I couldn't tell you, but I know that showstopper is fucking ridiculous with the ammo cap. Um, Especially if you're running expanded mag, that's like a 40 shot shotgun. That is crazy. Um, do I want crit chance? I don't need crit chance. I think this is the one I want right here. Reload speed, rate of fire. We're not doing damage with this gun. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Rate of fire. Cool. Okay. Reload speed, rate of fire. Reload speed. Cool. I guess the second thing I'd worry about is that you're running that Super 90. The Super 90, that single bullet reload, you may be running that holster. Okay, so you stack the showstopper. That makes sense. You got a strong methodology there. That makes sense why you're running the Super 90 too then. Because the problem with that Super 90, which you're aware of already, is that the reload speed on that son of a bitch is so bad. Because you do one at a time. Um, are you instead of are you rolling reload speed on your holster? Is that something you're doing right now? Because I see you got Swift. I see you got Swift over there on the Super 90, which is a solid play. But are you also doubling down and getting that? Let's see. Someone's got it. Who's got reload speed? Oh, nobody. Nobody on mine. But normally I do have something. One shot with 100 stack on the Super 90. That's sick, dude. That's a solid play. And you get that 100 stack really fast with the showstopper. Okay. It's health. You might... Yeah, and the thing is, when you're running shotgun, health is so important. It makes a tough call. But the thing is, the holster doesn't give you a very big health boost. You know what I mean? So it might make sense to switch out the health for the reload speed, but the way you play it, you may not need it because if you're reloading that Super 90, yeah, yeah. I imagine you are. I mean, that thing, it sounds like you're running a motherfucker of a set, I tell you what. That sounds brutal as hell, dude. Um, what do I want to run here? MDR? I suppose I do. Headshot damage. Do I want to run headshot damage? Crit? It's brutal. We don't trigger brutal, though. Rolled competent. Maybe a bullfrog? I don't know. That's true. You only spend one shot on a person, and then when you're running away, you can reload. It's true. And you're at such a close range, it's hard to miss. It's a strong play, dude. It's strong as hell. Yeah, we're not doing any... This is not helping me right here, this optimal range. We want reload speed. Guess accuracy, that looks pretty good. Do I want stability on this over accuracy? Yeah, people whispering you. Hey, pretty baby, gonna whisper in your ear. Yeah, man, they gonna. All these people getting upset for no reason, man. I don't even get it. And I ain't no reason to get upset about nothing. No. Fuck 'em. I might expanded mag this guy. I was doing the crit hit chance. Maybe not. Hey, we'll keep it with this. I think this is fine. Got the fast reload. We'll try it like that. Alright, well, we got the guns almost set. So what are we running for mods? Skill, power, electronics. Stamina. Oh, we have stamina bumped up because we need to hit stamina on nothing? We were trying to hit Swift, I think. Beastly, you're a DPS guy. You're not the guy I'd want to ask about this build. Maybe I should just do my... Let me save this one. I'm going to jump on the Striker, I think. You see, I mean, that crit damage is good, but I'm looking at that chance, dude. That chance is hurting you. You're at half max. Is there a pulse in there that's boosting that up afterwards, or what's going on there? Because I like the damage output. The damage is good. But if you could get closer to 50, like I gotta know. Can you show me? Suppressor, 2 grips. Throw this shit on whatever. That's my only concern with that pred build you're describing right there, is that you 44. Okay. Well, then here's what I gotta say to that. Then you're missing 15. You're missing 15% of your crit chance somewhere in that build. Like 44 is pretty good. 44 is pretty good, but 60 is the best. You know what I mean? Like if you could get 10% more crit chance. Yeah, Sticky Bomb's back, dude. Yeah, that's the sick part. It's kind of fucked up. It's gonna be pretty intense, dude. Let me take a blue buff. Yeah, that bleed should be doing you pretty good. Especially on a bomb that big. Alright, well I have you here. Since I'm talking to a guy who knows DPS builds, I'm gonna utilize your knowledge. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I've This is not a striker. I've never run it before. Um, never ever. Not once. Um, oh, that's the bleed off your pred build. Okay. I was gonna say off of your explosion, because explosives bleed people, you know. Okay, so you bleed people pretty hard then. Unforgiving. Okay. There's a striker holster. I don't think I have the other striker piece here. I think we're good. Okay. So for the time being, so there's a 90. I think we want these gloves. It's 100 armor better. Armor damage, LMG. And then we're talking about stacking that armor damage. It's already on there, dude. Crit chance, LMG. This had more armor damage. It was LMG pistol. But that armor roll's pretty rough. Of these two gloves, because I gotta reroll the stat on that one. Gotta reroll the stat on that one. So, I mean, this one's got crit chance, LMG damage, armor damage, but it's got 100 more armor. Is that armor is that armor difference gonna be a big deal? You think? Because we're gonna have way more health next patch, so I have a feeling armor is gonna play into it a little bit more. I lose 1% armor damage, and we have pistol damage here. I don't know. How do you feel about it, Beast? Which glove would you run? Oh, Beastly. Beastly. Beastly, I've been on that shit. I've been on the Lone Star. We've been running this thing pretty heavy. But I just re-rolled it down a bit. Actually, we've gone down. We're down to 8,000 firearms, and we boosted the electronics up to 5,000. And okay, so we're still looking at strikers. So gloves, they're essentially the same gloves, except so this one's got almost 1,000 armor, so that's a high armor roll. We probably reroll this stat and one other thing on here. So crit chance, LMG damage, enemy armor damage. And then this one's got the low roll, so it's like 120 less armor, pistol damage, armor damage, LMG damage, and crap stat, but you would reroll that anyways. So this one has 1% more armor damage. I don't know if that's a big deal. Armor's not a big deal right now. We're already stacking that armor damage anyways. Pistol damage is useless. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm getting rid of these gloves, right? That's what's happening. These are bad. Yeah, I agree. And not only that, I'm gonna get rid of these second gloves, dude. These second ones are just rough. They're just rough, dude. I don't even want them in my inventory. Okay. And also, this is kind of playing into my playstyle anyways, because I've always had a theory on strikers. I know you guys like the shotguns, and you guys like the SMG's assault rifles. I have my suspicions that LMGs are actually good for this build. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised at how efficient. Oh, I feel your pain, dude. I feel your pain for that. If you still don't have that Lone Star 6, dude, I only got the 6 like 2 weeks ago. It was but 2 weeks ago that I got the 6, and it has made a world of difference. Um, it's huge, dude. It's huge. Um, electronic skill power. Do I want that? We're talking strikers. No, we don't. We don't need that. We need HP. So we need electronics, HP. Not that guy. Okay, this guy. What's that? What you need, Beast? What's the thing you need? Yeah. What about the Lone Star? Yeah, I got it on right now. This is the Lone Star. It's got everything I've been running. It's got the little safe. I've been running the turret instead, but it was a zap turret before. All right. I got the brutal, competent, and responsive at the moment. I was toying with the idea of running the responsive, brutal, sustained, because competent doesn't trigger often on a turret shield build. But if I run the heal, since my heal is stronger now with the 5,000 electronics, it could make sense to switch over to the competent sawn off. So I'm not sure. Not sure what sawn off I want to run. I that's it's what I've been doing. It's what I've that's what I've been doing. So that's what I do. That's the thing I do. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I've been doing it, dude. I've been. This has been my build for I've been running this build on Nomad. Sawn off shield builds. Yeah. It's just extra potent on a Lone Star. Yeah. And Lone Star makes it extra special. Lone Star makes it a little extra special. Yeah. Yeah, you two hit him with it. Yeah. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up build. It's not nice. It hurts people in nasty ways. Um, but I've prepped this Lone Star for 1.8, and I kind of want to run it the way it is now. Um, I've changed it slightly, and I want to get your input on this since you also understand the Lone Star shield sawn off mechanics here. Um, so the mods I'm running give me skill power to boost the skill power over here a little bit over what my electronics normally gives it. And then I also uh, just took out 1,000 firearms and I dumped it into electronics. Okay? Because what I've been running into, Beastly, and I'm sure you've experienced this too, is that the assault shield is essentially a faux shield. It's a false shield. It's only there to boost your damage, right? But in the new meta, we're not. You play on PS4. Okay. Yeah, see, this build still works on PC. So yes, if you make that move from PS4 to PC, you can still do this horse shit, and it works. But I'm trying to give you a tad bit of a warning about the next patch. We're both gonna run into the same problem, dude. Our two hitters. It's gonna become a three hitter, right? Um, so I'm kind of preempting it. So I already know that the two hitter will almost kill them, but it won't. They'll be in their last third. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna downgrade my damage a tad bit. So what I did was I put 2 damage resistance mods in here. So I go from 10 to 20. I'm doubling my damage resistance. And then I'm also increasing my electronics a little bit. So we're getting like, what is it? I was at 4,500 health, and now I'm at 6,000 or 600,000. So instead of 450, I'm at 600. So 150, right? Plus the damage resistance. So that's a pretty big boost to the health, the overall health of the shield. And the only thing I did to it was I took 2 mods off. So we went from 36 to 28. Okay, we're still doing 30% more damage practically on the shield instead of 36. And then we dropped down from hey, I appreciate it, dude. I'm going to refabricate this channel a little bit to make it easier for you guys to find the content you want, because I stream just about every day, but you're not going to like all the streams because they're all a tad bit different because they all have different goals in mind. Today, right now, you're right smack dab in the middle of a dream workshop. We're talking builds. I'm live building shit, and usually the chat's involved, and we're talking builds. This is kind of what I want to do on the weekends, like once a weekend. Just spend a good 2-3 hours talking builds, sometimes 4. This might be a 4-hour one because I'm trying to do so many builds today. But and then tonight is gonna be a night stream, DZ Night or DZ Nights. I don't know if how I'm gonna title it, but those are troll streams almost exclusively. Because I'm tired and I just want to blow off steam. I don't really care about getting gear or looking good or being nice. I just really care about just fucking with people, just having fun. Those, I see a lot of people enjoy those, but I don't do those as often. So usually people sub on that one and then they unsub like on the very next stream. So because and then I do this other stream which is DZ Days, which is essentially your life living in your builds, which I highly advise. I'm assuming I'm gonna need one eventually because I've had a few people run in the chat and kind of cause a ruckus. So I may take you up on that in a short time. So if you're down to do it, I may take you up on that offer pretty soon. Just at the moment, not right now, but because we're only like 50 subs in. Like this schmuck here. What up, Jacob? Did you sort out your OBS, dude? Did you figure it out? Because I know you were trying to sort out your OBS there. Were you able to figure it out? Oh, is this... Oh, he already being I appreciate it. Basically hanging out, being a bro. We're I can appreciate it. But Jacob's been around. He's been trying to sort out his stream issues though. He's on Twitch. You get this game either through Steam or through Uplay. Either way, you end up going to Uplay. Through Steam, they just it sends you to Uplay when you purchase it through there. But yeah, it's a Ubisoft game, so it's on Uplay. So you have to deal with that nonsense. But if you can stomach that, then you can stomach just about anything. Let me finish this striker. Oh my god. So I need HP on this build, right? So we got one striker mask. Oh, I need to look and see if I have any stuff I dumped in here. Nothing there. Okay, we got a couple pieces of stuff in here, so... Okay, no striker, we're good. That I don't know. That is the one thing I couldn't tell you, Beastly. I don't know if you start over or if the accounts are together. Is it Beast? Or are you one of those dudes who likes to just camp checkpoints and then you try to run to the manhunt thing to transfer your manhunt and then you brought the 15 people that you were fighting at the checkpoint with you like a big old dummy? Like you gotta tell me what's fucked about it. You gotta help me out. Because I do agree there are some problems with it. I'll agree with you there. But you just made a statement, now you gotta make an argument, my dude. well, Beastly, there's definitely like with Rogue 2.0, they are, whoo, you get rid of friendly fire. That has been the balancing mechanic since the fucking game came out. So there's definitely a lot of concern Like, it's not as it was a bit of a worry. Yeah. Yes, the rogue system. Okay. Okay. You're kind of losing me. You gotta be specific, dude. Less colorful language, more specifics, because there's a lot of things you could be upset about with the rogue system, either with the manhunts or with the button pressing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and they're essentially giving a buff to multi-group non-rogues, and they're debuffing rogues. Um, and I get that. I do. I do get that. I need stamina in this build somewhere. How do I want to do this? I think I will drop the electronics. If I don't, then I'm gonna lose. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's do it anyways. Do short bows. Okay. So you don't like the rogue button is what you're telling me, Beast. Oh, well, let me I got Beastly and I got Beast. Okay, humble and big is how I'm going to refer to you both at the moment. Okay. I body block you if I'm going rogue or manhunt, make you go rogue. Yeah, but really, was that even a problem though? That was the thing that I questioned was were they even solving anything by trying to get rid of that accidental rogue? Because I don't think it was much of a problem to begin with. Alright, I'll see you in a bit, Big. I gotta talk to Humble about this Rogue 2.0 because I like this anger because we need to address it. It is important. I am also upset about many aspects of Rogue 2.0. Right, because friendly fire is off. Now people can spam their AoE abilities, which includes grenades, etc. Yeah. Yeah. It was a predictable outcome when you get rid of the friendly fire mechanic. I'm pretty sure they saw that coming too. I think that's why Final Measure was one of the first builds released, was because they anticipated how just awful it was going to be for everybody. Health on kill. But I want to give you hope, dude. Like, I don't want to say that it's Pop Tech. So you're talking about the... Yeah. Yeah. But you gotta have the stability to hold that beast down, too, though. Because it'll whip around on you if you're not careful. But yeah, with that Lone Star bonus... Yeah, Lone Star is a big deal now. You gotta be careful. But if you're trying to do that Lone Star that way, where you're just spreading bullets everywhere, that exposes you the whole time you're doing it. If anyone's behind cover throwing grenades at you, that'll be your downfall. Like I'm understanding. I'm understanding that there are going to be a lot of issues with when 1.8 rolls out, right? I feel you, dude. Like they're taking an essential balance mechanic, and they're throwing it by the wayside, and it's gonna disrupt the dark zone like nobody's business. The rebalances that they're doing, they're reintroducing stamina. So you're going to start seeing bruiser builds again. You're going to start seeing tank builds. Can you, though? Can you, though? Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, I can't say that for sure, Humble. I can't state. I don't know, dude. It depends on the rogue you're talking about. It depends on the, like, because all of the things that you've been talking about, I've already got plans to counter a lot of those issues. You know what I mean? Like that Lone Star build that just sprays and it's a 10k just sprayer. Dude, that's a glass cannon. The glass cannon meta is now. It's not in 1.8. 1.8 glass cannon is endangered. It's tough. Glass cannon is a tough build to run in 1.8 because you have bruisers now, dude. Bruisers were the end-all be-all of. That's why they got rid of. When Alpha Bridge dropped, they hit armor and stamina as hard as they did. What am I doing here? What the? I can't even concentrate. Here we go. Let me get rid of these things. I don't know why these are even on here. Yeah, but I don't think anyone's particularly much better than the next guy, you know? It's... Sit 20 feet away. Yeah, I mean, that's the advantage of the LMG. But the LMG, to get that stability, they're probably going to have to sit on cover and roll their backpack. Yeah. Yeah, but hear me out, dude. I'm telling you, they're going to have to roll specifically. They're going to have to roll a very specific build to make that happen. And that's going to become a problem for them. They're not going to be able to get away with that easily because they're going 10k into their damage. Well, the thing is, Seeker Mines, but they're bringing back stickies. And the thing is, you're saying they got rid of Seeker Mines, but my understanding is they're bringing back the Disrupt, that little stumble, if you will. They're bringing back the stumble that Seeker Mines give you, or used to give you. They're making Seeker Mines that crowd control ability again, instead of the one-hit wonder that it was. And it's not a one-hit wonder right now because the tech builds aren't out yet. The tactical. You know, that's the last build to be released, I think. It's in the last 4 or last 3 or whatever. So like it's not helping your argument. It's called soft crowd control, dude. Shotguns are getting yeah. Dude, it's crowd control. Like, if the Seeker's not going to be able to kill anybody, if it's not going to be able to hurt anybody badly, then you may as well give it its crowd control back. I want firearms. I don't even know if I want firearms here. Let me see. I need more stamina. What you mean? Wait a minute. Whoa. You just shit all over Rogue 2.0. You haven't heard me out yet. That's the thing. You come in here and you lay down a rant, and then that's it. That's all you're gonna do. Like, do you want to hear why you should have hope, my dude? Or are you just gonna be upset about the game and just go about your business? I mean, that's up to you. I mean, you know. Man, he was upset. Well, I may as well address everything that guy was complaining about, because I'll tell you what, that's a lot of tears. A lot of useless tears that mean nothing to me. I'll tell you what, that's a lot of crying. That's a lot of crying. It don't mean a damn thing. Let's see. I need to consider an LMG build for this. Maybe throwing the pecan in here might be an idea. So I guess I'll start addressing everything that he brought up. Alright. You don't like the grenade spam. There's a stat for that. I found it over here. You scroll down a little bit into survival ability. Exotic damage resilience. How much exotic damage is mitigated? Turns out the higher this is, the less you give a fuck about grenades. Quit being a whiny punk. Next one. I hate Lone Stars with 10k firearms. Guess what? They got 3k tough or 3k health. Roast them, buddy. Use some cover. Don't fucking face tank them, you fucking idiot. You're the dummy fucking face tanking the fucking Lone Star with 10k damage. That's not my problem. That's you. Go ahead and face tank him. I don't give a shit. You want to whine about that? You're fucking up. See, I think I was too nice to him. You know what, chat? You were right. I just need to shit on people like that. Because they don't deserve it. They don't get to fucking come in here and talk shit about the next patch. Because we rode the hype train, dude. We're hyped on that shit. You don't just roll in here and talk some shit. No. That's the bullfrog. I think maybe bullfrog. I want to run an LMG with this thing. But what do I want to run? I was considering the pecan. All he did was he came in here and he ranted. That's a lot of tears, dude. Like, look at all those tears. That's just him crying. Just fucking rainy faced as fuck. Oh no, other builds are making me sad. All this build diversity is making me think about the game instead of just face tanking everything. Oh no. Woe is me. Oh shit, dude. That poor guy. He's gonna have a rough time next patch. What do I want on this gun? I think this is the one I want to give a shout. Give the pecan a shout. Maybe not. Maybe I'll, we got LMG damage on this. Maybe we'll reroll the LMG damage. That'll be the thing we reroll. He's humble beast. It's alright, my dude. You'll be alright. I can't believe how upset that dude was. That was rough. I still think over the Super 90, because Super 90 does, what, 120? We're talking about the difference is 20k. Like that's the go-to there. He had a tough time of it, dude. He'll be all right. It'll get better for him. Maybe it won't. Maybe he's fucked. Who knows? What are we looking at here? We're looking at the striker build, right? This is striker. Alright, so for striker, I want, the heal's gonna be tough, because you're gonna have so much health. Maybe immunizer. Maybe the immunizer would make sense, huh? You want some crowd control, maybe, huh? You're already pretty tough. Oh, no. No, dude. Is this where we're going with it? Is this what we're trying to do? Hold on a second. I think I'm on to something. I'm having a moment. Oh, there's ideas in here. Ideas and theories I've had before. Hold on a second. Let's consider the following. Oh, we're going to be at pinball. Okay, so... Okay. Okay. There. Okay. Okay. Let me take a moment. Let me think about this. Let me get some coffee. Be right back, everybody. 5 minutes. Not even. Let's make it 2 minutes. Oh, you know what? Beastly Gamer. He's a console division player. I know who that guy is. I've seen his videos before. Oh. And I know why he's upset. He's the same. He's the same class of idiot who doesn't use cover ever. And he likes to camp checkpoints to get his manhunt up. Okay? Patch 1.8 specifically is for getting rid of Duelist Kingdom and idiots who like to camp checkpoints. It's supposed to fix that by weakening them. That's why he's so fucking mad. He's stuck in his fucking feelings, dude. It's the beast. Humble beast, my dude. You'll be alright. The beast. You'll be alright. Don't worry, dude. That's why he's got the HB in there. He's got a tag for his name. And it's in his emblem. He's pro as fuck. He's probably even got the graphics and everything. Oh, humble beast. You'll be alright, dude. Yes, I know. When you fucking camp a checkpoint and you drag 15 people to your manhunt location, you don't get it. It's like that other dude who plays on console and he's I don't understand. Why, oh, look, this is Rogue 2.0. It's like, dude, like, you keep playing like a fucking idiot, that's why. What can I tell you, dude? Oh my god. I can't handle these Lone Stars. They got 10k firepower and they shoot. Oh my god, it's a bullet hose. You use cover? If they're that far away, guess what works really well? Cover. Don't face tank them at, 30 meters out. It's not that hard, dude. There's a lot of cover in this game. Turns out there's a cover-based shooter, actually. Maybe you should use it once in a while. There's like one-hitter Deadeyes running around right now, and you're gonna complain about a Lone Star? Is it because it's loud and scary? Dude, get out of here. Oh, I gotta take the mitts off, dude. Next time somebody rolls in here like that, I'm just gonna have to give them the fucking business. There's no reason to be coming in here acting like that. No reason. I got it, dudes. I'll handle it better next time. That was my apologies. I was trying to be nice because it's a chat, it's a weekend, we're all chilling. No, I gotta give these guys the biz. Ain't got a choice anymore. Y'all, you got these guys fucking up. See, it's people like Humble Beast. People like Humble Beast. That's why you're losing your you're losing your losing friendly fire because they want to camp checkpoints and everybody whined about it. It's like, dude, you gotta chill. Just chill, my dude. Oh, grenades hurt me. Exotic damage resist. Bullets hurt me. Use cover. The bullets is not fucking. The bullets don't curve around the fucking the walls, dude. Like, use cover. I solved it for you. Nerf bullets. Nerf bullets. Humble Beast. Jesus Christ, dude. I needed a good laugh this morning. Fuck me up. That was the dumbest thing I've read all morning. Like, if he understands how those builds work, then he should understand how to counter them. Is essentially my argument here. Like you're just sitting on your laurels. You're not doing anything useful to anybody. You're just sitting there whining about goddamn nothing. Like, build something, do something different, dude. Quit being a piece of shit. Quit making fucking excuses. Do something, dude. Fuck, it's not that hard. Jesus Christ. Come in my channel. Oh no. Help. Help you with what? There's nothing to help with that guy. Try and put a damper on my mood of being a shitty person. I think we should rely on the bullfrog. We'll just use the crit chance here. Stability's good. Oh, yeah, we'll run the stability on this guy. Yeah. 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 Then, so we don't have crit anything on this, right? Expanded mag, I think. We don't need rate of fire. Reload speed might be the thing to go with. So crit chance and reload speed. That's the one, Danielson. Can't help it. Can't help it when people Humble Beast. That's the PvP conglomerate. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone who's not been playing the division, they think that the debate is between PvP players and PvE players. Which, I mean, they're the loudest ones in the room, you know. PvE players want to be in the dark zone because it's, you know, where all the cool kids are. And all the PvP players are upset because they want to keep their friendly fire. They don't want to be overrun at manhunt channeling locations because they spent their whole time riling up the whole server. Like, oh, we fucking run servers now. Why can't we run servers in 1.8? Because you're a fucking idiot. That's why. There's reasons. Hmm. That'll be alright, my dudes. You'll be okay. So I think we want to trigger that, huh? We want to trigger at least Adept, maybe? Or do we want to re-roll Adept for, like...
Are your ears burning, Agent?
So running strikers. Let's think about it for a little bit. Once we have the 6-piece... Oh. Start your dance. Start it. Yeah, just start. Yeah, there you go. Just you start. You start it. No, you're not doing it. You got it. No, you gotta. Ah. I need them to keep dancing so I can get the timing right. So we got prepared. Mm-hmm. Oh no. I don't know what the move is here. I can put like 4. We get 2. We get 5. So I would put 1 stamina mod. Oh, they're doing good, Simon. You see that chat there? That humble beast fella? on a bit of a rant, dude. He's a tad bit upset. Tittle bit. Just a tittle bit. Now the builds are fine. I'm about to finish Striker, actually. I think I'm almost done here. I think I'm about to bust my electronics up a little bit. We're not going to do the full 6-piece setup yet because I don't have it. So I think this is just going to be another DPS setup. And to do that, I think we're doing electronics and HP. Should be this guy. Skill haste is an option. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I had somebody offer to do that too. The thing is, like, I was going easy on him. I was being nice about it. And the guy's, like, he's going pretty hard in the paint. And, I'm starting to feel like I should have just did him like I did, that poor fella during the last stream. He came in here with some bullshit. Just came into my stream crying about, the next patch. I think that's the way I'm just going to handle it. Like, I won't need moderators. I'll just fucking drill them into the ground until they give up. That's what I think I'm going to do. I mean, eventually I'm probably going to need moderators for sure. But, I mean, this is such a small time thing. I'm not going to sweat it. I mean, I'm definitely down to get some. If you guys eventually want to be about the moderations, be about that life, want to put out those fires. But you gotta understand though. Like, I spent a lot of time fucking with people in the game, so I gotta anticipate that there's gonna be people showing up in my chat that are gonna be I will. No, you guys are super chill. You're like the early adopters. You like what I'm doing already. You guys are super nice. I really appreciate it. It's really nice. Like, I'm into it. I just don't want to burden anybody, like, because you guys are here to hang out. I don't want to. Like, I should be able to handle everything pretty much on my lonesome for the most part. I'm like, because the Humble Beast technically, like, look at his fucking emblem. Like, the dude, I think he has a channel, and he plays on console. I think I've seen his stuff before. But he's a PvP player. What he does is he goes to checkpoints, he camps them out, he fights until, like, the whole server's killing him, and then he complains about it. It's like it's his crew that's actually suffering greatly in the next patch, which is why you see all those tears, all those beautiful feels coming out. Look at those feels. Oh my god. Throwing out the homophobia and the like, can you feel it coming? Like, it's like radiating. It's like a warm fire, Simon. Can you feel that? It's like, I can just put my hand over that chat and just feel the warmth of all his feels. Just that's a dude stuck in his feelings. That's someone you can feed off of. That's somebody I would kill because he would hit manhunt and I would just feast. Well, that's next patch. That's all next patch, dude. And it's a damn shame, you know. A damn shame. Oh boy. Isn't it? Can you believe that shit? It's like he's complaining about things that, like, I mean, I've addressed them before because everyone comes in with the same like set of complaints. It's like they come in with like, okay, friendly fire's gone, so now grenades are everywhere. Okay, I get it. Exotic damage resist. There, I solved your problem. Oh, they're coming in with the Lone Star thing now. Oh, 10k Lone Star. They're gonna blow everything up with Tac Link. Okay, use cover and crowd control. There, I solved that for you. Because you know, if it's a Lone Star with 10k firearms, then they probably don't have a whole lot of toughness. They're probably running at that 3k stamina. So I don't know exactly what you're complaining about at that point. You know, he's pissed off about the Seeker Mines getting the stagger back. Yeah, we're gonna have a repopulation of the Dark Zone. There's gonna be people willing to do it, willing to get in there and get dirty. They're gonna jump in the mud with us, okay? That's something to be excited as a PvP player. That dude should be excited about it. But no. It's because his methods are taking a hit. He's going to spend his whole time crying. He can't face tank a Lone Star that's got 10k fucking firepower. Well, no shit. Like, damn. What mod am I going to run on this fucker? What the fuck am I doing? Smart cover. Let's do smart cover. Supposedly, my understanding is that because they nerfed the damage on Seekers, they're bringing, just like how they're bringing back stagger on shotguns, they're bringing back the stagger, or the stumble, I guess it's called stumble, on the Seeker Mines. Because they're not going to one-hit you anymore. Because they can't. At least not until Tactician's Authority comes out. Which is, the second phase of 1.8. But that's my understanding, yeah. Is that it's going to be coming out. I mean, it might not be. I was told that it was. I haven't played the PTS or whatever it is, PC, PBS, kids. I haven't done it. So my information could be wrong, but it's all the soft crowd control. Yeah, and then the thing is, those clusters count as disrupts for healers. That was a big deal. When they got rid of it, it was a big problem for everybody because you got rid of the ability to disrupt those tactician healers. Which is why I think it's also interesting they're bringing it back, because they're allowing another form of disruption. So, maybe they are just getting everyone ready for that tactician to come back. They're like, yes, we're giving you the sticky bomb timer. We're reducing that back down to instant. Yes, we're doing all this, but be aware that tactician's in the last group of armaments you can get. It will be here, and no one will get to complain once it comes out. It will be upon us. There will be nothing left. Now, Simon, tell me about this idea for strikers, huh? Did you see what I just did? Smart cover, damage resilience. Tell me a story, Simon. Is this possibly a way to go with 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 my strikers build? So I'm gonna hit you with some theory. This was a build I had worked on like a patch ago, okay? Like 1.6. I got some footage of that, but we're not going to pull that up. So, yeah. Yeah, it does look interesting, but the problem is, does it work at all ever? That's really what the fucking problem is, dude. I'm not gonna wait for 100 stacks on this guy, but we'll eventually. This will be more stamina driven than firearms driven, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Eventually, we'll be triggering Unforgiven. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I won't have to run any stability. Oh, we need HP on this guy. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty extreme. Disrupt resist. Ah, see, we might have to run skill power. That's a low roll. That's a low firearms roll. Fuck. I know I have to reroll the firearms. I have to. That is not great. The stamina. We'll see. We'll reroll. See. We might go more towards stamina. We might not. Don't need the electronics. It's gotta be electronics or firepower. We're just rolling. We're letting RNGesus decide this one. So, oh, there you go. So, there's some strategy behind this. I'm gonna need ammo, aren't I? Let me see. Does the chest have ammo on it? Of course it doesn't. Why would it? Why would it have it? Oh, God. Okay, this is fine. Everything is fine. Because you know what? We already have health. We have all resist. That plays into a smart cover, mobile cover build. Whichever one I go into, that'll play into it. Health, that's a low roll. That's not great. Oh. Oh boy. This is looking rough, Simon. This is. Oh, that's a nice electronics roll. If I only needed electronics, we'll take. Because we're going for a stamina roll right now. So this. Yeah, I'm gonna need ammo. This is an issue. I mean, health, even though it's a low roll, it's still health on the armor, right? I mean, we're still okay with that. That's fine. It's not optimal, but it's fine. All resist is good. That's a good high roll on all resist. So we'll just try and make this stamina like 1380, or at least as close to 1380 as we can get. Don't want the firearms. You're beautiful, though. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. I just don't. I need. I need stamina. That's. You know what? Fuck this game. Going to Division. I'm gonna go play Divinity. What is? Here we go. So we're 2 points away from what I wanted, but we're gonna just take it, cause that's what RNGesus does to us. We're gonna roll this ammo because we have to. We can't do it. Can't do the cap like that. You can almost give me the minimum. Oh, you can boost your arm. Okay. That's right. You have the optimization station. That's right. You're right, Simon. That's right. I can fix this fucking janky striker armor. Okay. That's fine. Does that mean I can boost my low health roll there too? You know, we'll take the 53. I don't even know why I keep re-rolling this. It's stupid. Hi, Jacob. Did you fix your OBS studio? Are you able to stream now? I got the skill power. It's not health, though. And then I also need ammo, but can I get away with half? Skill power means a better. Can boost all of it. Okay. Can boost everything. That's good. That's solid. But it all takes that's solid. Oh, congratulations, Jacob. Yeah, throw me a link to your Twitch thing in the chat there. Maybe I'll check it for you to see if it's working. Where is it? There it is. There it is. You're gonna need that, the div tech, for optimizing. I've got the max on it right now. Ugh. But is it a combination of div tech and Phoenix credits, or is it just a combination of div tech and the currency, the credits? Jacob, I was saying if your OBS is fixed and you're streaming now, you could put a link to your Twitch in the chat, and I could check out your Twitch for you to make sure it's working correctly. Yeah, but don't open them all at once. Oh god. Make sure you have like a closed party when you open your caches too. Because if you server transfer while your stuff is on the ground, your shit disappears and it makes you a very, very sad panda. So just be aware of that, dude. All right, where are we at here? I'm nearing the end of the stream. I can only do 4 hours at a time on YouTube, so we're about 15 minutes out from the max. So I suppose I will discuss what I'm trying to do with this build real quick. LMG. We'll switch it to assault rifle. This build, let me tell you what, we're at the critical stage. You don't necessarily need your stream key, I don't think. You just need a internet address. So like if you go to where your stream is located and just like copy the location, then I can probably go to it. Right? I think that's how that works. I can't tell you. I don't know these things. I'm not very. I'm new to streaming. I've been doing it for like 2 months, maybe. I couldn't tell you. I just send people links. I don't know, dude. You no, I wouldn't go OBS. I would go to your actual internet Twitch. You would go into like Google Chrome or Firefox or whatever your Explorer is. You would go to your Twitch channel on there, and you can watch yourself stream yourself. I guess, and then you would you would link me the address of you watching yourself, and I could go watch you. Yeah, Simon, fucking Firecrest is gonna be balling out of fucking control. Poncho is like foaming at the mouth. Like, it's gonna be irresponsible when they release that shit. You're gonna be able to like 1v the server with your turret. It's gonna be stupid. It'd be stupid how strong that turret's gonna be, dude. They're wrong. They're wrong for putting that shit out there. No one's gonna be ready for that shit, and it's gonna happen, and everyone's gonna be real upset. Alright. I think we're almost there. Oh boy. Increased kill, enemy armor. Man, we are all over this armor damage, dude. This is crazy. Like, we're invested. Yeah, man. I fear for everyone's safety once Oi Poncho gets a hold of that fucking set. It's not good, dude. It's not good. They should have never done that shit. Actually, I might roll fire resist on this fucker right now. Now that we're talking about it. Give me the burn resist, dude. Give me the burn resist. I'm real scared right now that I'm thinking about it. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that shit sideways. That is gonna be so broken. Okay. I can look you up on Twitch. I'll figure that out, dude. But I'll do it after my stream because I got 10 minutes left and I want to just explain this build real quick. But I'll look it up for you. If you stay in the chat after the stream's over, I'll tell you if it's working or not. I can type to you. Fuck. Yeah, let me, I might get some... Oh, it's firearms. Okay, I'll still roll with that. I'll stick with the armor damage. It's a low roll on armor damage, but it's fine. But dude, so I'll explain this build a tad bit. I mean it this time. This is the last time I'm saying I'm going to explain it without explaining it. Yeah. Yeah. I understand this one's going to melt. But I also don't want to be melted, so we're probably going to need more stamina. But we'll figure that out later. So here's some game theory for you. We used to have Nimble, right, on these holsters. But you can't run Nimble in this series because you lose a lot of your stats. Wow, these are low rolls, dude. I'm getting fucked by this holster right now. Good armor roll though. But this is essentially a take on Nimble, is what this build is. We're taking what we learned from Nimble, and we're applying it to this, what will eventually be a 6-piece striker build. So in any Nimble build, you're going to be doing tech advance, you're going to be doing evasive action, right? Because you're reducing the damage you take as you take the cover to cover, and then you're completing the cover to cover, and you're doing more damage. Critical save, very good to have. You increase your damage resistance by 20%, 10 seconds when you use your med kit at low health. That's going to come in conjunction with the smart cover. It'll buy me time. And then kill a hostile while moving to reduce incoming damage by 15% for 10 seconds. Yeah, that's the thing. This'll be perfect once stamina rolls in on 1.8. I'll probably re-roll everything a little bit to lean on stamina a bit more. This'll be perfect. This'll be perfect for stamina. But I'm going to have to live in this build once I get the level 6, because I need the knee pads yet. I still got to lie, cheat, and steal during the day. I need to cut ropes. Gonna have a couple more boring day streams where I'm just fucking grinding my ass off trying to steal stuff. But sustains, responsive, swift. Killing a target. See, I like this one. This one's a good one too. Determined. Killing a target reduces all skill cooldowns by 7.5%. This might be cool on my Lone Star. Because if I can reroll Swift for responsive, I can do competent, responsive, determined, and then I can 2-hit people and get my heal back after I 2-hit all the players. That's one of the builds I was considering. But we'll look into that a little bit later. But the problem is it's got a bit of a lower base damage than most of my other guns, so we'll see. Predatory. We need predatory. I gotta re-roll that one. We'll see. But this build's going to rely a lot on base healing. So Predatory is going to be a big deal because of the heals. Yeah, Determined is huge on shotguns. If you don't have Responsive. My bad. Responsive. Determined. I think I kept saying determined instead of responsive, even though they're two different things. That was my apologies there. There's disciplined. Yeah, responsive is the thing I'm thinking of. It's close range. Self-preserved is going to be interesting. I might roll that on a shotgun. On a 6-piece striker, that'll be cool. That'll work in conjunction with the bullet heals. Destructive. I know there is a determined, though. I just don't remember what the fuck it does. I don't think it's something I want, really. This one's good, too. But anywho, I didn't finish the theory on this, okay? So we're doing attack build. So we already went over the K stuff, why we're doing that. Reducing damage. And since we're doing cover to cover, we're going to use smart cover. Because people are starting to use cover again, right? So everyone's using cover again. I'm going to use Trapper. Because it's got the widest area. They don't have any mods for widening smart cover yet. They might introduce that at some point, but I doubt it. But we're going to use the widening, the damage resistance buff. So we're up to 23%. And the thing is, with the trapper, we give other people a minus 23 when they hit that cover. Okay? So, and it's a wide area. And to make it so I can actually bounce between things decently without getting crowd controlled, I'm going to use this immunizer. So I'll throw the immunizer. I use that to nimble across into my smart cover, and then I start just pinballing myself around as I need to fight people. Yeah, I mean, it does, technically. I mean, the health does. I mean, it sucks that cooldown and health will scale with it. But, yeah, everything else, it's just... But you gotta understand, like, it stops people in their tracks. Like, I understand that they're make certain things about it not scale. Like, the range isn't gonna scale exactly. Lifetime, I understand, you know. You're still getting the health and cooldown. If you get the cooldown high enough, you can constantly have a turret out, a shock turret. No. It's, you know, it's fine. You know, it's, and the fire turret does enough damage and stuff. You know, you're not missing anything if you skip the shock turret for the fire turret when you have a high enough, SP level. Yeah, your skill power, at a certain point, you're just going to want to give up on the shock and go to something that does damage. But yeah, we're gonna be a nimbly bimbly build right now. That's what we're doing. And we got the short bows because we don't have any knee pads, and everyone complains. It's fine. Short bows are fine. It's whatever. We'll be okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think this is the way to do it. I think this is I think we'll be okay. We're at the end of the stream. I'm like a minute out from going over the time, and then YouTube starts killing the beginning of the stream. So I think I'm just going to do my send-off now. But yeah, I will definitely consider having moderators. I really appreciate the offers. Tonight, I'm going to set up the scheduler, but we're going to do a fucking night stream, and we're just going to fuck with people all night. And I need to try these builds out and see if I've made any improvements or if I've just fucking ruined them. So just hang in there. We'll make it work. I really appreciate you guys hanging out for fucking 4 hours. Well, you really came in the second hour, but that's fine. Thank you for hanging out, teaching me a little bit about builds. Jacob, I'm glad you got your stream working. Humble Beast, I hope you get out of your feels, dude. It'll be okay. Beastly, I'm glad you did what you did, showing me what you got with your DPS builds. And Simon, dude, you've been a trooper. You've been here pretty much the whole time. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. That's a successful a successful dream workshop. I've been P2H. You've been a schmuck. You gotta lie, cheat, and steal. Because somebody has to win, and it should be you. P2H, out!